Netflix buys Warner Bros. This deal could change Hollywood forever. Netflix just made the biggest move in Hollywood history. It is buying Warner Bros. Plus HBO plus DC plus Harry Potter in a deal worth over $80 billion. If this deal goes through, the streaming wars may be over, and the movie theater business could be in serious trouble. On December 16, 2025, Netflix announced a shock deal to acquire the studios and streaming business of Warner Bros. Discovery. This is not just another media merger, this could permanently reshape film, streaming, and cinema itself. Let's break down what is happening, what it means, and why many people are worried. So, you are watching Trick the Tricky. So, let's start. So what exactly did Netflix buy? Netflix plus Warner Bros. Studios only. So Netflix is buying Warner Bros. Film and TV studios, HBO and HBO Max, DC Studios, major franchises Harry Potter, DC Universe, Game of Thrones, Friends, Matrix, Casablanca, and more. So deal size is approx $72 billion equity value, $82.7 billion including debt paid in cash plus Netflix stock. So important, Netflix is not buying everything. Warner Bros. Discovery will spin off its cable TV network, CNN, Discovery, TNT, etc. into a new company called Discovery Global before the deal closes. So expected closing is Q3 2026 if approved. So why this deal happened, the streaming war context. So end game of streaming wars. Netflix won a bidding war against Paramount, Skydance and Comcast. So why Netflix wanted this so badly? Because streaming growth is slowing, original content is expensive and risky, owning legendary IP is the safest long-term strategy. So buying Warner, Netflix does not just stream content, Netflix owns Hollywood history. The scale problem, why this scares everyone. Too big. Today, Netflix subscriber approx 300 million, HBO maximum subscribers 120 million approx. So together 420 plus million global subscribers. This gives Netflix massive bargaining power over actors, writers, directors. So pricing power over consumers, control over iconic franchises. Many analysts say this could effectively end the streaming wars. Critics say this is monopoly power in entertainment. What happens to movies and content? So more content, less risk. Positives, Netflix gain a 100-year content library, less dependence on risky originals, more sequels, reboots, spin-offs. $2 to $3 billion annual cost savings means more money for production, global reach for Warner IP. And negative, Netflix is famous for cancelling shows quickly, data driven decision may kill experimental films, Warner content may disappear from rival platforms, less licensing means less variety for consumers. So creative fears everything will become franchise driven. The biggest fear, the death of movie theaters. Is cinema in danger? Warner Bros. Is one of the largest theatrical studios releasing 15 plus films a year. Netflix promises to maintain theatrical releases to honor cinema deals until 2029. But history worries theaters. Netflix prefers streaming first releases, limited theatrical runs, short release windows. Cinema groups and directors warns this could be the final nail in the coffin for theaters. If Warner Film moves to day-to-date releases, short cinema windows, box office revenue collapse, independent theaters suffer most. Impact on actors, writers, and jobs. Creators versus corporations. Possible benefits: bigger budget, global exposure, fewer financial failures. Big concerns: job cuts over overlapping teams, less bargaining power for unions, fewer studios, fewer buyers for script, more control in fewer hands. Unions like WGA and DGA are already warning. Consolidation hurt creative freedom. Ripple effects across Bollywood. Domino effect. If this deal goes through, Disney, Paramount, Universal may seek mergers. Smaller studios may disappear. Streaming replaces linear TV even faster. DVD sales and licensing decline further. Netflix also strengthens gaming. Warner Bros. Games like Hogwarts Legacy, merchandise and franchise ecosystem. So Hollywood becomes a mega, few companies controlling everything. Will regulators allow this? Deal not final yet. Major hurdle: US antitrust scrutiny, EU competition regulators, shareholder approvals, rival hostile bid from Paramount Skydance. Even President Trump has raised concerns. Experts expect 1 to 2 years of review. Possible conditions: mandatory theatrical windows, library sharing, limits on exclusivity. Deals could be approved with conditions or blocked entirely. So in one line, Netflix buying Warner Bros. Could create the most powerful entertainment company ever, boasting efficiency and content but threatening competition, movie theaters, and creative diversity. Conclusion: this deal could redefine how movies are made, released, and consumed. Whether it becomes a golden age of content or the beginning of a monopoly depends entirely on regulators and how Netflix uses its power. So, if this breakdown helped you understand the biggest Hollywood deal ever, so hit like, comment below, is this the future of entertainment or a monopoly in the making? And subscribe for more simple explanations on business, media, and the global economy. Thank you.